What's going on, guys? So today we are at SeaBreeze Amusement Park over here in Rochester, New York. Well, really it's SeaBreeze, New York. But yeah, gonna give you the tour today. You know the drill. Let's go ahead and start giving you the tour. This over here is their new ride called the Time Machine. As you can see, it's more like Moby Dick style rides. You know, you've seen them at the fair and whatnot. So that's very cool. Over this way is the main reason that we're here. If you know anything about SeaBreeze at all, you know that the Jackrabbit is super classic. We rode it this morning. It is just running superb. I mean, you know, I know it was built in 1920, right? And then it burned down in 23, and it was rebuilt in 24. So it might not technically be running since 20, but we're gonna say it was built in 1920 because it is the same ride. Just, you know, they had to rebuild it. So besides Leap the Dips, the second oldest. And as you can see, here's the landmark for right over here. And he's about to launch the train right now, so let's walk over here so you can see a little bit of it. We're actually right now we're waiting for Bear Tracks and Whirlwind to open up so we can go ride those, so I decided to go ahead and start filming a little bit. Yeah, this ride, it's just running great. I mean, you can see where they replaced a lot of track and stuff, but that's a good thing, you know. They're keeping things going. You can see the train running around back there. But yeah, man, this Jackrabbit's running great. Running fantastic. It's got to go through his little helix over here, and then once it does, it'll come right through here. Come right down the tracks here. Just super cool, man. It's so, you already know how I feel about older things, and just awesome, man. Just greatness, gotta love it. So the Jackrabbit, main reason why we came here. But let's go ahead and I know that's not the only thing here, you know, that you might want to see. So let's go ahead and walk over this way. As you can see, there's a Flyers right there, which is cool. A little bit, looks like a little bit newer maybe, or they just painted it, either one. I think it might just be new paint. Can't really tell for sure. You can probably see over here in the background. I'll go ahead and show you guys right now. You can see the Lake Ontario in the background over there. We'll get a little bit of a better view of that in a minute. But for right now, we're gonna walk back this way. Like I said, those white buildings right there, that's the main entrance of the park. That's where you would come in at. And I'm gonna cut it here, and you can see this big long midway over here. We're gonna walk all the way through that and to the other side of the park, and that's where some of the other stuff is, like the Carousel and the Bobsleds, Whirlwind, some of the other smaller fly rides. So let's go walk over there so you don't have to watch me walk, and see you in a minute. Alright, so we're on the other side now. We went through the games midway there, and I wanted to say a few words before we walk in here because it's quite loud inside the actual Carousel building over here. You can probably hear it already. I just want to say a few things about it. This is not the original Carousel. The original Carousel actually got replaced by a PTC number 36, and the PTC number 36 actually burned down in a 1994 fire. So this is not an original Philadelphia Toboggan Company Carousel. It was actually rebuilt by the 5th generation of Longs. If you didn't know, George Long was mainly responsible for building this park up. He retired in 1976, I believe it was. you know, moving on. He went on to keep crafting. He made some miniature merry-go-rounds and carousels. He also went around and crafted actual single horses and different stuff like that. So he was very, very handy in woodworking. Like I said, I wanted to say a few of these things. Like I said, this is not one of the originals or anything, but it is still very gorgeous. And I want to take you in and take you a tour. I'm not going to talk, like I said, though it's too loud in there to talk. So I'm just going to take you a little bit of a tour in here and show you what it looks like. And I just wanted to say that before we walked in here. So let's go in here and take a look, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright guys, so as you saw, that was very cool. Just cool that they care enough about their history that they have a whole little, mural section and a whole timeline to really reflect on what the park has done over the years. And what was really cool is you see that case right there. That whole case was full of music rolls that you can play on the Wurlitzer machine right there. Very cool. I love when parks do this. It may not be the original Carousel, but still just as gorgeous and awesome enough that they care about their history to do such a thing. So we're going to continue on over here on the other side of the park. This is the other end of the park. Like I said, Jackrabbit's on the far south end. This is the north end, more towards the Lake Ontario. But this is a Revolution 360 standard disco style ride. You can see there. And then over here you got Whirlwind, which is it is a Maurer spinner. So you can definitely get a good ride. We just got off of this and wanted to make a note about Bear Tracks over there. It's a little kiddie coaster. You have to have a kid to ride with, which is totally understandable. It is a, I don't understand it completely, but it is a kiddie coaster, so, I don't know. It's just their policy. You gotta have a kid to ride the Bear Tracks. But anyways, we did just get off this too, and it's a smooth, excellent ride. Had a blast on it. So, only been on one bad Maurer spinner, and that was the Extreme or whatever it's called. Dixie Landing, Blue Water Bayou. Yeah, that was the only one that was terrible. All the other Maurer spinners that we've been on have been awesome. So, Whirlwind was cool. And then over here is one of the other star attractions called Bobsleds. And it is just 100% pure classic. It isn't as old as Jackrabbit. It's like 1962, I believe this was built. And this is a George Long and family, complete custom. They completely did this. It was all in-house. You can see a standard Sea Dragon right there. Pretty cool. But yeah, you can see this is a very, very custom coaster. This is all an original. This was all done in-house. This used to be the junior coaster that was over here, and they turned it into the bobsled coaster. Very cool. It's always neat to see original stuff like this. But yep, it's 100% all done in-house. And very cool. You can see all the little cars are themed to bobsleds like they're in the Olympics. Very neat. But as we head back up this way, you can see they got a little barnstormer ride over here. And then they have a little Music Express, which is cool. Those are always good to have. I would say 90% of parks has one of them at least. So, you know how that goes. But yep, they got a Music Express over here, and they got teacups over here to the right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go back over here and look through the Kiddie City, and then we're going to go look at the water park. So, we'll see what else looks like after that. Be right back with you. So we're back up here towards the main midway now. You can see over here is the main midway. And then over here, we're going to go into Kiddie City. You can see they have plenty of kids rides here. They got like a little mini little turtle over there. Little mini swings. Plenty of seating area for the parents to hang out while the kids have a blast. Little boat ride. Cool little cars. It's so cool. Got like a little gas station and stuff. And then they also have a little balloon ride. That is so cool. The little gas station, little bell goes off whenever they go through. That's neat. I like that. But anyways, that's actually the Kiddie City. So that's a pretty cool little kids area. I mean, there ain't much to it, but it's still cool. They have neat little rides for the smaller ones. Because most of the rides here, smaller kids can ride anyways. But Over here you got a little wave swinger, which is very neat. And then down here you actually have the log flume, which is open. We didn't know if it was going to open or not because usually log flumes have the little water down the hill, but these don't. So let's go over here and take a look at it. Also a little bit further up the hill, they actually have a little train, and they have like a Aero 360 style ride. If you've ever been to Kennywood, or Dorney Park's Fireball, they got one of those style rides here too, right there in front of us. There's a better look at the balloons. Those are on the other side of the fence. But yep, this is their log ride here, which is really cool. Empty boat, but you get the gist. Now you can see the front of the park over there with the SeaBreeze flyers.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
I was just checking out to see what you're recording.
Sorry about that, guys. I guess security reported me as maybe media or something. I don't know. A supervisor came over and asked me to make sure I wasn't media. They said it was okay to film, so I'm going to continue to film, and we're gonna walk over here and show you a little bit of the water park. You can see the couple water slides over there, a little splash play area, which is cool. Waves, another view of the wave swinger. But yeah, I guess they thought I was media or something because my microphone gathers a lot of attention. That's one thing I don't like about my microphone. It gives good quality, but it gets a lot of attention. Sometimes I think about not using it. I am going to stay away from that area. You can see the water's going all over the pavement because of the wind. I'm still going to get water on my lens here, but I do want to show you guys this. This is a cool little play area. This is the other side of the water park here. Yeah, I'm going to get water all over my lens. I'll just have to clean it up before we move on. I do want to show you. Anyways, you can see the single bucket over here. It just standalone bucket, a little play area. So, then over here you can get a really good view of Lake Ontario. Yeah, I'm going to have to get out of here soon though. This water is going all over the place. So, I just wanted to show you guys this. And then there's another parking lot, another entrance down here that you can go. I know the wind's probably really bad right now because it's going nuts. But yeah, this is another entrance that you can park down in this parking lot and come up through the water park area. It looks like there's something else down here. I want to go see what it is, and then I'll turn my camera back on because I'm going to hide my camera from this water. So be right back. Alright, so this is down here at the bottom of the water park. They got another little splash area, a little couple slides here. And I think that's about the whole water park, to be honest. So I just wanted to come down here and show you guys this little area too. And like I said, if you want to, you can also enter the park. Here's a little better view of the little toilet bowl, as I like to call it. It's called Helix here though. But this is the other entrance of the park. You can come in down this way. And it's not the main entrance, but it's one of the bigger entrances you can come in. So I'm gonna go clean my lens off because I did get a lot of mist on it, and then we'll continue the tour. I think that's about it though. So I do want to go show the train, and that might be about it. So let's go do that. After I clean my lens off, I'll be right back with you guys. It'll only be like a second for y'all, so be right back. Alright, we're back up here towards the log ride. Now you can see the log ride running right there. By the way, I try to clean my lens as best as possible. Didn't have any alcohol on me, so rubbing alcohol. So I clean as best I could. If it's a little spotty, I'm sorry. But the video's about over anyway, so you guys will be alright. See the log ride going there. But I wanted to showcase the train. You can see a lot of cool little cars on there. This is the best view you can get besides actually riding the train. Very cool. You can also see the little Aero 360 style ride going. I actually don't know what it's called, so my dad just said it a minute ago. I can't remember. But yep, I wanted to show you the train, and you can see Time Machine over there towards the entrance. Very cool. Alright, let's move on. I'm gonna go ahead and put my camera because there's mist going around again. So show you all. I'll be right back with you guys in a minute.
It's right there. Papa. It goes over the water and stuff.
Alright guys, I think I went around the whole park and gave you a tour, so I think it's going to do it for the tour. SeaBreeze is a really good park. I mean, it's small, but it doesn't really have that old atmosphere anymore. You can tell a few things are older than normal. But, you know, it's one of those things that, riding things like you can see the Jackrabbit over there. Riding things like the Jackrabbit and those bobsleds, you just can't replace. And you gotta love old stuff like that. So, like I said though, that is going to do it here from SeaBreeze Amusement Park. As always, you can follow me on my Instagram at Daily Theme Park Photos. I post a photo every single day on there. And you can also follow me on Coaster Nerds on Facebook. Just search Coaster Nerds on Facebook all together. You can find us on there. We do all kinds of park coverage from the United States and the UK. Keep up, you know, follow us on there, and you can keep up with news in the industry on there as well. We do a lot of posts on there about different news and different ventures that we're going on. So very cool. Like I said though, that is going to do it here from SeaBreeze Amusement Park. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.